I'm back from the session and I don't have the best news.
Nothing but
Yo, what's going on, Team Tweety? I hope you're all super well. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you've been out there working hard. Now, today is a day where I get the new gym program to help develop my body into this absolute machine. I have a little bit of a problem though. Now, right here, I have a pain. And yesterday when I was playing that 5v5 stuff, I would run, and then when I went to slow down, it really hurt. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play through it. I don't think it's that bad. I've woken up this morning and man does it hurt. I'm in constant pain now. I wanted to get a session in tonight, you know, just fitness. I wanted to get down to Manly Oval by myself, do some sort of 40s or 15s, get that fitness in, and then do some passing against the wall immediately afterwards. Pat also just messaged me asking to get a session in, so I don't know. I'm going to go see Clayton now. He knows a lot about the body and we'll see. He thinks it's ligament, but I don't know. I don't think it's too bad. I could probably go through it, but you don't want to make things worse. This is like the most important time right now. I can't be pushing myself past the limit into injury, otherwise things are going to go downhill. Now, before I head off to the gym, if you guys are new around here, make sure you go down below and click that subscribe button. Turn those notifications on. I see you, notification squad. We out here. But yeah, man, injuries are not nice. I don't know. It's not an injury. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Let's go to the gym and see what we can do though. Something I will say though is I get the question all the time, Sheldon, what can I do? I'm injured in this spot. I'm injured in my knee. I'm injured in my arm. I don't know. Like I always say, the first thing is go see a professional, see what they say about it. But then the follow-up question is, what can I do whilst I'm injured? Now, usually it should be pretty logical what you can and can't do. For me, my upper body is fine. So I can do things like bench press, lawnmowers, all these different exercises, maybe even some core. And then look, if your upper body is sore, maybe you can do some lower body stuff. And if you really can't do absolutely anything, the best thing to do is game analysis. And in saying that, I still haven't watched the Manchester United-Chelsea game. There's this really cool feature on Optus Sport, which is called mini matches. Now, I don't like Optus Sport at all, but one of the things about this is, I assume, I've never watched it before, is they show more than just the goals, because the lead up to the goal, the minute before the actual goal, is the most important thing to watch. You know, a lot of people watch 10 seconds before the goal and try and analyze that. No chance, man. You gotta watch a minute before that, analyze everyone's movements, see what they're doing, your position, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm keen to watch that and see what it's about. But let's get to the gym. Back from the gym, and what you guys saw was only like a very small portion of the workout. I really didn't do a whole lot there, simply because of my annoying foot. Now, I spoke to Clayton about it. He said it's best for me to rest it because you don't want to run the risk of further injury. Like I said before, this is a super important time of my career. Here's the lunch. I'll show you that in a minute, but it's not quite hot enough. So yeah, it's not a lack of motivation or will to get out there. Sometimes you have to be told to be held back a little bit. And look, I want to get out there. I want to work. I want to do fitness. As much as I really don't like it, I want to get out there and work and become a better player. But it's just not the best decision for me. And I know injuries can be hard, but you just got to find the positives. The positive is, hey, I don't have to go do fitness. And look, when I say find the positives, it means, how can you take your mind away from just sitting in your room and going, I want to train, I want to train, I want to train, I don't like being injured. Find the benefits in it so that you can just move on with your life. So for lunch, we got a lot of sweet potatoes, some cauliflower, and then I think it's beef or lamb. I don't actually know. The last couple of days, I will say I've fallen out of the habit of eating a lot of food, and that came from probably going out on the weekend. Like I said, I don't think I can do it. It's a sacrifice that has to be made. So look, I need to get back on it. That's why the plate is so full. Force feeding, it is what it is. I need to put the weight on. I need to go into these pre-seasons being an absolute beast. All right, so lunch is done and I'm about to head off to my coaching session. But I haven't really spoken about the gym program. Now, that gym program, I only showed you guys, I think it was about 3 exercises. And the reason for that was because I couldn't really do all of them. I have this kind of, ongoing little injury and I don't want to push it, it's better to just relax and take it easy rather than try and go all out. On top of that, because it's a new program, I don't want to be going there and going 100 miles an hour. I wanted to ease myself into it. But it looks good. Different muscle types. You know, I've hit the max deadlift. I've hit the 115 kg. And I was told by Pat and Clayton that sometimes the APL guys, they'll go into the gym and just lift 115 for 2, put it back down, do another set of that, and then they're done. That's all they do for deadlifts once or twice a week, just to make sure that they're keeping that strength. Now, I find that so interesting. I'm keen to continue my gym program, this new one. Look, I'll ease myself into it, and then by the 3rd session, I should be hitting my 100% on every single exercise and really getting the most out of it. I want to be hitting about 67 kilos sometime soon. So look, we'll see what we can do. Don't forget, I've had an absolute ton of submissions for the sprint program for you guys to be involved in with Clayton. Don't forget to send your emails to sheldon@tweetyfootball.com.au. I'm going through them. The replies will be sent back very soon. On top of that, there's only going to be a select few people who will get accepted into the program. Clayton doesn't have time to work with thousands of people. He can only do a certain number. So make sure you send those emails in. It does cost, you know, Clayton's put so much time into this throughout his whole life. But look, it's not a chocolate, I'll tell you that. So look, get those emails in and I hope to see as many of you guys as possible on that sprint training program as well. All right, so I've just arrived at the coaching session that I have on today. Now, I still continue to get this question, Sheldon, how do you start up a coaching business? How do you start coaching players? And the fact is, it is hard. You have to think of it like any other job. You can't just get clients like that. But on top of that, I know people who have grown their coaching business into something huge, and congratulations to them, but it's turned into a full-time job, which is okay. But for me, I can't have that happen. I need to have time to focus on football because my full-time job is attempting to becoming a professional footballer, and I can't let other things get in the way of that, which includes coaching. So look, it is better than other jobs, but hey, it's not like I'm making millions and millions of dollars. It's just better than stacking the shelves at the local shop. So gonna get out there, no footage for you guys. I'll catch you when I get home. I'm back from the session and I don't have the best news. So my coaching sessions, I do a little bit of work in them in terms of me actually doing stuff. You know, I play some football, tennis, I get amongst the drills because I have to and I want to, but it was only very minor today and it's aggravated the outside of my foot. Now the pain originally started around there and it's drifted into there. This is also the foot I had surgery on, as you can see there and there. Now, whether that has anything to do with it, I don't know. I had surgery on my foot around 2 years ago. It was an injury called Liz Frank. I had to have a screw in for, I think it was about 8 months. And to this day, it still hurts. There's times where I'll pass a ball with my left and it's painful. It's why my left foot shooting has never been the same and I still have to work to get back there. Majority of the time when I do shooting sessions or passing sessions, my foot is in pain. I just decide not to tell anyone because when you're in that sort of pain, you just become used to it and go, well, it is what it is. You can't change it. So look, I don't know what it is. I've decided to miss sprint training tomorrow. As much as I want to get down there, it's not the right decision. Instead, I've booked myself a physio appointment. Look, I don't know. I have no idea what it is, and that's why I go and see a professional to go and get myself checked out. It's just so random because all it came from was me running, and look, you guys will hear it in tomorrow's video, but I don't know, this could be really bad or it could just be something minor. I don't know. Look, let's all hope that it's something small, and if anyone else is carrying injuries out there, I hope the same for you as well. I hope you recover soon. I hope you're going through all the prehab that is set for you because stuff like this is bad. And look, for me, it's scary because I have a month to be ready for trials. And if I'm not ready, then that could be a year wasted. So look, I don't know. I really don't. But I'll be sure to keep you guys updated with it all. I'm going to be resting it and, you know, following the physio's instructions. They're a trained professional. But we'll see what they say. I need rest. I need to recover. Team Tweety, signing out. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're around here. Join the journey. I'll see you in the next video.
Listen.
Alright guys, I just want to take your time very quickly to let you know that hashtag AskTweety has started up again. If you are not tuning into this series, I highly suggest it. Basically, you guys send in your questions. I do my best to answer them. Here's a little preview of it. On today's episode, we spoke about Usain Bolt and whether or not he should be offered a contract into the A-League. So make sure you head over there. And on top of that, I also leaked something spicy over there, something new. It will come to the main videos soon, but make sure you go over there and get that exclusive bit of content. Should he sign for the A-League? I've spoken very briefly about this before. My opinion is if he can sign for the A-League, it's going to put the Australian professional league on the map. It brings a high-level superstar. It brings money into the game, which allows for the expansion of more professional games, more professional teams. And for me and anyone else in Australia trying to become a pro means there's more opportunity for us. Now, in saying that, having a high-profile player like Usain Bolt just jump in to the football world and take a professional contract, I can see why people don't like it, and to an extent, I don't like it much either, because I know there's people at Central Coast who are working their absolute butt off.